Tonight, Colorado's #1 late-night talk television show, it's Jann Scott Live. Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Jann Scott. Welcome to the big TV show tonight. How you doing? I'm Cowboy Jan. Yeah, we have a big show going on tonight. We are going to, for a while, first part of the program, I'm going to be a Palestinian, and then later on, I'm going to be a Jew. Also, we're going to talk about the Ramsey case. We're going to look at the Playboy girls. We have a student intern calling us from Farron Hall. We have the Slutty Ho show coming up. And we're going to talk about whether we should be invading Iraq. And we're also going to talk about Scumbag of the Week, Larry Miller, who evicted the guy. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the Jann Scott show. Right. I am now a Palestinian. See my lip move? All right. Ashari, here we go. Here's the big story. This is Hanan Ashari. Touchdown in Denver yesterday. She's coming to see you to the University of Colorado Center. And her name's Hanan Ashari, PLO mouthpiece. And Yasser Arafat's girl will be on campus at the UMC Ballroom, 7 p.m. Saturday night. This woman is equated to terror. She's an apologist for the Palestinian Liberation Organization, kind of a commie terrorist organization. We are going to talk to our own Muslim and apologist for the Palestinian, Mohamed, from Mohamed Stan, will be with us shortly. This is the largest anti-Semitic, anti-American organization in the world, brought here by the Coalition for Justice in Palestine, also known as the Muslim Student Association, also known to be investigated by the FBI and the CIA for supplying money to Al-Qaeda in both Algeria. Some students were arrested at Berkeley. So we have the Cultural Events Board bringing Ashari here. Who's going to pay for the extra security? They're paying her $11,000 to come here to speak. She's called a peace activist, but is she? And what about the PLO and Yasser Arafat? President Bush called him yesterday an utter disappointment last night in his address to the American public. Okay, we've got Mohamed from Mohamed Stan, Oregon. He insists on calling it Mohamed Stan. It's actually Eugene or someplace. Mohamed, how you doing?
Hey, Jan, what's up?
Hey. Anyways, Hanan Ashari's coming here. I mean, I'm dressed like I have my Palestinian look on tonight. I am
What name are you going by?
I'm going by Jann Aris. What's it say, Alyssa? Jann Scott. It's Jann Scott Live. I am a Palestinian.
More like Jann, yes, you're fat.
I am not. I am built 289-pound linebacker. I got the lip going. Ian, how does Yasser Arafat talk? Let's get Ian on the mic. It's
we were not involved with the terror attacks of September 11th. You gotta move your lip. There you go. The nervous tick. There you go.
Go ahead. You talk to. Go.
Hello, this is Jann, sir.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you? You're my brethren, my Arab brethren, yes?
Oh, you better believe it.
Is that right? Would you die for your Palestinian Liberation Organization?
Well, if the price were right.
If the price were right, it's 72 virgins. It better be
Well,
right, man.
Yeah, but that's not what it used to be. I'm going for 102.
After a couple, you'll be begging for a pro.
Like I said, if the price were right.
The price were right. We do not have money in Palestine. We can give you sheets of burlap, sheets of burlap as well as naan bread.
Mohamed, Hanan Ashari, she's PLO, is coming here. My girlfriend, I fucked her in the butt many times. We had sheep, goat meat together. And she is a good woman. I don't know why the people of Boulder don't like her to come here.
I don't know why either. Hanan, she's a good sister.
Yeah. Did you ever fuck one of those girls through the burqa?
I've done them all.
What? Mohamed.
Yeah.
Mohamed, where are you?
I'm here.
You should come to Boulder and be with our sister. Come and I'll fix you up with another burqa bitches.
Well, why don't you give me the free ticket on Air Jihad?
Well, it's not fly in the United States and shoot it down. Those bastards, Americans. and the Jews. Hitler was right, I mean, I don't like to say this, but to you I say it, Mohammed. How are things in Mohammedistan?
Oh, they're pretty good here.
What, any Muslim brethren there, Palestinians?
Plenty of them in Mohammedistan.
Yeah. You go to the mosque?
5 times a year.
Maybe you'd like to lead me and the other Palestinians and Muslims and in a sort of a jihad prayer to Allah tonight.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, okay, ready?
At the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Snigana.
Allah Akbar.
Good, Mohammed. Good. You are truly. I'll talk to you again. We'll have goat meat together.
Oh yeah, after we butt fuck them.
Say goodbye. I'd let Alyssa talk to you, but she cannot speak on television. No women. Women in their
you said you wanted to lick my ass. Tell her to go ahead.
I think she said she.
No, I said I'm gonna kick your ass.
It sounds like lick over here.
Yeah, well, I don't think so, buddy.
That's American women. We need to all have Muslim women know their place, be in their burqas, bend over for us when we need, and things.
4 steps backward behind us. That's the way it is.
Okay. Goodbye, Mohammed.
All right, see you, Jan. Yes, you're fat.
Gents or yaps are fat. All right.
Whatever.
All right. Goodbye, Mohammed from Mohammedistan. That's it here on the Janser Yasser Fat show. Janser Scotser Fat. And now we'll turn into something else. An American bald guy. Yeah, baby. Woo! How the hell do they... This is kind of a... Do you like it? 440-3572, the talk line. On Jann Scott Live. Actually, on Jann Scott Live. It's on Jann Scott Live. Okay, anyways. Enough has been said about Hanan coming here. You know what I think. Sucks. Not good. So President Bush, I will now become a Jew. We'll put up the colors of the Israeli flag, the Israeli colors, the Jann Scottberg Live. Let's look at it from the other side. Should we be going into Iraq? According to Scott Ritter, former weapons inspector chief, he says no. He says that Iraq, in fact, has complied with all of the U.S. inspectors. They have no weapons of mass destruction. And he says it was the United States who wanted him to pull out, so he did. But Fox News yesterday reported that Ritter Since he left, his official government position is now a paid lobbyist by Iraq, that Saddam Hussein gave him $400,000 a year to be the lobbyist for the Iraqi concern. So what do you believe? What's the truth here? And what about the American war on terrorism? Is Saddam Hussein supplying terrorists with money? Is he a premier, a president, a dictator who aids and abets terrorists, as President Bush says? Does he give them money? Does he give them help? Does he give them weapons? Is Iraq a country that harbors terrorists? Should we invade them on that basis alone? Should we be going into Iraq? All right. And I am now a Jew for the next bit. The Jann Scottberg Live is the name of the show. How about the UN resolution to send back the weapons inspectors? Should we go in with military support? Scott Ritter says no, do not go in with military support because the Iraqis have killed all of the inspectors. So do we just send them back in and get jerked around the way we did before? So what do you think, Boulder? 4403572. Should we go in? Should we wait and get a full Arab coalition? Will we have one? Will we have their support, or should we go in anyways? And Scott Ritter, I mean, now here's a guy who is really, he condemned he condemned Saddam Hussein, and he said, look, the Iraqis are not allowing us to look at all the weapons. They're hiding everything. And now he comes out and says, no, they showed us everything, but now he's being paid as an official lobbyist of Iraq. So what's this guy doing? He's now working for the enemy? 4403572. I'm miffed by this. And should we be going into Iraq? And is this really part of the war on terrorism? And do we need to be? And what about our relationships with other unsavory countries like Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Pakistan? Should the U.S. go back into Iraq without a coalition of Arab nations? Will we even get one? All right? Or should we just boycott all the Arab nations who produce oil to begin with, and use our own oil and use oil from other countries? But if we do that, then will this just open the door to more terrorists, from crazed Islamic countries? All right, hey Michael, hi, you're on the air with Jann Scott. What's going on?
Yeah, Jan, how are you tonight?
Good.
Yeah, I should have been on the air just before you, but you cut out all my sound on Speak Out. That was really clever.
Michael Kennedy.
Yeah, I had a little criticism of your show.
All right, now let's put Michael Kennedy on mute, and let me just tell everybody who he is. Michael Kennedy is the scumbag who went to city council and wanted to have my show and other people's show thrown off the air. So now this guy's a real live Nazi and fascist, okay? And he's a lying piece of shit. But go ahead, Michael. What were you saying?
Well, I like to reciprocate and say you beat up on 15-year-old girls.
But let's put him on hold for a second. That was an actress, you dumb son of a bitch. You understand that we had an actress in here where we were doing a parody on child abuse. All right. So you were lying and you were wrong. All right. So and you obviously don't watch my show and you don't have a sense of humor. You don't get it. So do you understand that?
All right, so I couldn't criticize you.
So do you understand that? Do you understand that that was an act, and that was an actress that you actually took a performance that was on, and you decided for yourself that it was real.
You call whorehouses with a 15-year-old girl there, right?
Well,
and they say, what's the purpose of your
let's
show?
Put him on hold just a second.
The
so
purpose of your show, you said,
put him on mute there. Listen, you have to understand that was a skit. That was a parody. All right. That was a performance. Do you understand that what you were watching was a performance?
You never have put on a performance in your life.
Okay, well, listen, I have to tell you, Michael, do yourself a favor. Stay away from me.
Well, look.
No, I'm telling you something.
I'm telling you one thing. You listen to me one time. You call me a Nazi. I fought for my country in Korea.
You are a Nazi.
I spent 10 years in the space
you
program.
You are a traitor.
You're a fucking
traitor
scumbag.
to the United States, and you are a Nazi.
You're a scumbag.
You are a Nazi, and you are a traitor.
Yeah,
you
well,
are
if I ever see you, you won't have any teeth. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, you old fart.
Yeah.
You are. You're
You
just
overweight
a fat
old bastard who hits on 15-year-old
You
girls.
are, no. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, that was you were watching a performance that we did, which was a parody on child abuse. It was. Listen, this is what you should do. You need to go and watch CNN because you'll find a lot of adult male child abusers there. Because you seem to get off on that. Say what?
You know, that's really cool when you're supposed to have a speak out, right? You talk about First Amendment.
Well, yeah.
Cut out my audio.
Well, we are, because you're a dirtball.
Oh.
No, yeah,
so
you are.
You're right to cut out my right to speak?
You're the kind of person that wants to suspend the First Amendment.
Oh, give me a break.
You want to suspend the First
Amendment? You cut
Amendment?
out my audio. You call that not interfering with the First Amendment?
This is my show. I get to put him on mute. This is how this thing works, okay? This is how this works. You call in, and I let you say a few things, and then I put you on mute, and then I beat the living shit out of you on the air. Now, before we do that, I'm going to let Ian have a few shots at you because he's a Jew. Go ahead, Ian. You want to tear into this guy, or maybe Alyssa? She's a woman.
Should you be watching female aerobics videos or something? How old are you? 69? Go get your jollies doing something else. That's just instead of calling in.
Did you want to say something, Michael? You wanted to reply to Ian?
Ian, sometime you're going to be 69. You know.
And then we're going to be like you.
It's my favorite position.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
you guys are nothing but dirtbags.
Hey, now listen. Did you want to say something? This is Michael. This is Michael Kennedy who wants to suspend the First Amendment here in Boulder. He hates public access. He hates freedom. He hates everything America
stands for. He's just
for.
like Osama bin Laden.
Well, he's right up there.
You can't stand everything that we represent.
Young lady, you may not be old enough to remember.
I don't give a shit what you say to me, mister. I don't care, because I can mute you right here. Watch.
Don't you ever...
I can mute you again. I'll do it.
It's a losing battle, Michael.
Go watch Hee-Haw or something.
Yeah.
You don't like the losing...
I'll mute you. I will.
All right, say goodbye. See, he's gone. Goodbye.
Smell you later.
This is a guy that actually watches the show and takes it seriously. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I am a Jew, and you are watching the... this is Jann Scott Live. So how does President Bush lead the country into the eradication of terrorist attacks? Do you support the president in hunting down all of the terrorist cells? I mean... I don't quite get what's going on here. I mean, is Scott Ritter for real? Or is he now a paid goon, a traitor to the principles of the United States because Saddam Hussein gave him $400,000? He's now a lobbyist. I don't get this. He says that Saddam Hussein has no weapons of mass destruction. He wants to see the weapons inspectors go back in. But does he want to see them go back in with peacekeepers? He says, no, that won't work. The UN won't give President Bush a resolution, yet some countries are starting to come along. And I'm wondering, it's like, there's something wrong with this picture. So what do you think? Because I don't know what to do here. What do you want to do, Boulder? 440-3572. And also, what do you think about this lady, this Palestinian chick coming here? Yasser, excuse me for a second. Yasser's girlfriend coming to the... Yasser's girlfriend coming. This is Hanan Ashari. She's coming here to speak. The Hillel community, the Jewish community, of which I am a member. I am a token Jew tonight. I've changed the name of the show in support of the Israeli cause to Jann Scott Live. No, one call per night. What do you think about this woman coming here? I mean, here's a person, according to press reports, has never apologized and has never condemned terrorist attacks on Israel. Yet here she's coming vis-a-vis the Muslim Student Association and Muslims in this city and in this country who have not condemned the terrorist attacks. They say, oh, it was awful, but you have to understand Mideast politics. No, we don't. You blow up the World Trade Center, we should have fucking nuked these people. Jeff, hi, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey, Jen. Hey, I want to know Iraq. Something bothering me about this Bush guy and what he's trying to do over there.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. He's trying to attack a country which they don't have any proof of what he did. I mean, I hate you, let's say. You hate me.
Yeah.
So you go out and buy a gun. I go and and then I buy a gun because I'm afraid you're going to shoot me.
Turn him up in the studio a little.
I'm sorry.
No, that's you're fine. It's
all
just.
Right. So you go out. We're each afraid of each other. So you go buy a gun and shoot me before I get a gun if I go and shoot you.
No, you're. This is a statement about Michael Kennedy who just called.
No, this is a statement about Iraq. This is the way we're
about Iraq.
We're going against Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're the way that you're going and buying a gun and shooting someone because you're afraid they might get a gun and shoot you. How can you justify something based on those means?
So your point being, should the United States go?
Oh, hell no.
We should not.
No way.
Well,
you're not even it's like going and hitting someone before they even hit you. I mean, there's not a way of doing it.
What do you want to see happen then, Jeff?
What do I want to see happen? I want to see if we're going to go and fight a war on terror, we should go to the countries that have the most terrorists. Iraq has no connection to terrorism. They spent a year trying to figure this out.
Well,
nowhere.
Now President Bush seems to say that they are aiding and abetting terrorists, giving them money and guns. Yet Saddam Hussein in Iraq was our ally when we fought Iran, and they were our friends. But now they are. Now we're friends with Iran and we hate Saddam. And, the question is, and Scott Ritter came out and said the other day, well, we don't think Saddam Hussein would use nukes against the United States. But then David Halberstam, who just wrote a book, came out and said that if he got a nuke, he would use it against Israel. So, there are all these parts to this situation with Iraq. And and then when you've got the number one weapons inspector coming out and saying, don't invade Iraq, yet he receives $400,000 a year from Iraq as a lobbyist, which goes on in Washington all the time after people leave government.
Can I ask you something here?
Huh?
I want to ask you, do you think that this has anything to do with getting revenge for his father? I think that's one of his key motivations. He has a one-track mind, and that's what he wants. He loves his father, and he wants to get revenge for that.
I think that that's part of it. But on the other hand, I think he may earnestly believe that, here's the point. I would have gone along with this fine up until Scott Ritter came out and said there is, he does not have weapons of mass destruction.
I think that's a good point.
And he won't use them. So you got Scott Ritter saying this, and then Scott Ritter says, but it was the United States government who pulled us out. It wasn't Iraq that threw us out. So I'm like, oh boy, this makes me rethink the whole thing.
Yeah, but if you zoom out a level and just look at the idea of a war on terror, you're fighting a war on terror. These people that are committing terror are killing themselves for their cause. If you're going to kill yourself for your cause, people are going to be able to do that no matter what. You can't really eliminate terror throughout the world.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for your call. It's a good call. I don't know. I was all for this invasion of Iraq up until last night, up until yesterday. David Halberstam's new book is out. He has a couple of books. He really goes into this in great detail. 4403572, the name of the show, Jann Scott Live, is what you're watching. If it's busy, just call back. 4403572. Dr. Kennedy, stop calling and hanging up. Try not to be an idiot. All right. 4403572, the talk line.
Hello, are you on?
Yep. Hi.
All right. You're portraying yourself as an intermediary between Iraq and Israel tonight.
Will you?
And I'm curious, what do you think
Not
about
being Jewish.
Well,
are you Jewish?
No, absolutely not.
Right.
What do you think about the USS Liberty incident?
Are you and I talked about this before. Why did
No, I haven't.
When you asked me about this, you called me. What is your first name anyways? I always love it when you call.
Well, it's Kirk.
Kirk, how you doing?
Now, what about the USS?
Well,
Kirk's a jerk.
Huh?
Kirk's a jerk.
No, Kirk's okay. He
You
has
should keep her big mouth out of it.
no. Yeah, woman, back in your burqa.
Whatever it is, who cares?
Hey, Kirk, can I ask you a question? You're not a friend of Dr.
What do you think
Kirk.
of the USS Liberty incident?
We talked about this before. You went around and
No,
around.
go
Well,
over
let's
it again.
talk about Iraq and let's stay on the
Well,
topic.
let's
Let's talk
talk
about
about
Iraq and
Iraq.
Palestine. What do you think? What do you think should happen?
Well, I think, first of all, the United States should threaten Mr. Sharon with an immediate attack on his weapons of mass destruction. Secondly, if the
But we're their ally. Wait a minute.
the colonists don't leave their territory that they have occupied there illegally for 37 years, then the United States should use its military power and its influence to remove them forcefully back into Israel. Now, is there something wrong with that?
Okay, well, let's see. Okay, Palestinian state. That's what I mean.
No, we're not talking state. We're talking occupied territory.
Well, how do we divide it up? Because Palestine's all over the
The
damn map.
UN divided it up.
Huh?
The UN divided it up.
Okay, so
Why do we go to the UN for one thing and then
oh, okay. Well,
deal with it on another way?
Because Yasser Arafat, okay, and the PLO
He's a
have said
freedom
they
fighter.
want. Let me put this guy on mute so I can talk. Yasser Arafat and the PLO have said they want every Jew dead and they want Americans dead. It's the Israelis go into Palestine to put a stop to the war. When they occupied Palestine totally, the terrorism in Israel stopped. So is Sharon really the bad guy? Okay, go ahead. Your turn.
Really?
Your turn. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Why do you defend the Israelis? Oh, with their atrocities, and they've been committing them since 1947, at least.
Well, I think they're defending their homeland. It's like you
Oh,
come in and you say,
what homeland?
huh?
The only
Their
homeland they
homeland.
have is the
Oh,
one
I
that was
see.
given to
Okay,
them
now
by the United
I'm
Nations.
starting to get the picture. So you're pro-Palestinian in this.
Not exactly, but the Jews have no right to any land that was not given to them by the United Nations in 1948.
Well, because the Palestinians kept blowing shit up if they just behaved.
My heavens, you're
If the city of Longmont came in here and started blowing
about
stuff up
Kuwait?
in Boulder, don't you think the Boulder Police Department would go over there and occupy Longmont and say, cut it out?
Bullshit. That's not
I
the way.
know.
That's
Hey,
not
listen,
the. That's
thanks.
not the American.
Thanks for your call. It's a good call. I like it when you call in. And, I don't have the damn answer. I don't know. 440-3572, the talk line. I mean, it's all. I like. I mean, in terms of Palestine, I think maybe. If they're going to create a Palestinian state, where do you create the Palestinian state? Do you carve a place out in the desert and say to everybody who's Palestinian, okay, this is yours, and this is Israel's, and that's it? Sharon went in and occupied Israel. Did you agree with that? Did you like it? The bombing stopped, and then, now we've got this, Ashari coming here. The Jews say and the media say that she is a pro-terrorist, an apologist for the PLO, the largest terrorist organization in the world. I was a journalist in London when the PLO, and you have pictures of Yasser Arafat holding an AK-47. I mean, and our own president says Yasser Arafat is a failed leader. And just yesterday, the parliament in Palestine threw out all the cabinet members. But Yasser Arafat's always survived these things. Don, hi, you're on the air with Jann Scott. What's going on?
And how are you?
Good.
I'm just thinking that we've heard so much about the Middle East and so much about Iraq, and we can sit here in Boulder and just like they can pass some kind of a law or get into a lawsuit about global warming, I think that you and I tonight aren't going to have any influence on the president or the UN. So I think that there are enough horrific things going on in this city, such as the taking of the Pollard property, the failing of the Crossroads property. We should be focusing on these things and nailing it week after week, keeping the pressure on the inept city council, because you and I can sit here and wank off about Iraq and about the Army and about George Bush, and all we're doing is wasting air. Because in our own backyard, we have lots of problems that we should be focusing on.
Let's talk about this for a second, Don, because you bring up a point. I just bring this up because Ashari's coming here, and she's being brought here by the Muslim Student Association that goes by another name, which is the American. Let me see.
Whoever is bringing her here is
Well,
the point. The point is that
we're
somebody's
bringing a
trying
terrorist into our city to speak. That's the problem. Okay, but you
Well,
want to
now
talk
you
about...
changed yours, so I'll go with you, because the fact that there is such an aggressive censorship effort for this woman who we both seen on national television,
Yeah.
who's an articulate spokesperson.
Okay.
We do not get both sides. If you listen to BBC and you listen to world media, you'll find a much more balanced view of the Middle East situation than we get in the United States. And so when we try to get a balance, you know, Holger Jensen, who was it? Holger Jensen?
Yeah.
At the Rocky Mountain?
Yeah.
You know, he was fired because he attempted to show a balanced view of the Middle East. He was fired.
I know, that's terrible.
Because
I know.
the paper came under pressure from local business people, and I think the kind of censorship and that kind of censorship of a fantastic
Right.
writer and a fantastic historian that's the outrage.
My only problem with her coming here, Don, is that she's coming here 2 days after September 11th. Let me put him on mute there for a second. Wait a minute, wait. The Muslim Student Association are bringing her here. They have direct ties to Al Qaeda and the Taliban. They funded them. I'm concerned that we're paying her $11,000 to come here, and I'm concerned that the university is not paying the Boulder Police Department and the FBI extra security to bring here. I also think it's really insensitive that she come here 2 days after 9/11. Now, if she came here on October 11th or August 11th, I would have zero problem with her being here, except for the fact that I don't really like her. But other than that, I would say absolutely bring her here. But 2 days after, it is a slap in the face of America.
Well, I think that it would be described as a slap in the face if it was in the middle of winter. But
in the middle of winter? No, I mean, she could come any other time, but not now.
But that is directly connecting Yasser Arafat's former spokesperson with September 11th. And I think that is a racist jump, because that says all Arabs are bad.
No, where are we going to go looking for these people? In Norway?
Pardon me?
We're going to go looking for these folks in Norway?
Well, no. Let's get back to my point, which is how can you connect Yasser Arafat to September 11th? Other than the 12 seconds of footage of Palestinians dancing in the street, quote unquote, that we were shown repeatedly.
Well, because Yasser Arafat is a terrorist. He has blown stuff up worldwide. He's been connected to Black September, which was just had its 25th anniversary.
Hey, dude, you and I are about to blow a lot of stuff up.
We are? Why?
Oh, we're talking about going into Iraq, aren't we?
Well, I don't know that that's such a good idea. What do you think of that idea, Don? Do you like that?
What? Going into Iraq?
Yeah.
Well, I have to look at the reasons. And the reasons are obviously based in oil, they're based in protecting Israel, and they're based in a larger sense, protecting the United States' interests and eventually its safety. But I think that we're looking at the wrong folks. We tend to build these dictators and we lose control of them. We are responsible for bin Laden. We're responsible for Saddam Hussein. And now we're coddling the Saudis.
Well,
the Saudis are going to bite us in the ass at some point. And we've taken the bait and we're going after Saddam.
We made them rich. So Osama bin Laden and his family were poor until Americans started buying gasoline and oil. We made the Middle East. We gave them all their wealth.
Growth in SUV purchases within the last 10 years. Why do people keep buying these things?
I know. Well, we could pull
take the kid out of our mouth if we want to, but we don't want to.
Don, I got a question for you. If we pull out of the Middle East, as David Halberstam suggests, in his latest book that just came out, if we pull out of the Middle East, will the Muslims still come after us? Will they still try to kill the Jews and kill us?
I don't think that if we stop support tomorrow for Israel, it would make any difference in the Muslim extremists. Yet they still try to kill us whether we support Israel or not.
Then according to that, we got to hunt them down and kill them all the bad guys, all the radical Muslims. And that's again why I have a really hard time with this woman coming here. And our tax dollars paying her for.
Well, no. See, you just equated in the same sentence, in the same breath, this educated woman who's an articulate spokesperson with somebody who would strap on a bomb and walk into a
Well, I don't doubt it. I don't
think
doubt
that's
that any of the
unfair.
Muslim Student Association
That's
kids.
totally unfair.
Well, I think it's not. Listen, we're probably going to disagree on this, but good call. Thanks for calling
All right,
tonight. And as far as Crossroads go, you know what my opinion is on that. That was a total screw up. I think that Ron Seacrest left the city before Crossroads blew up in his face and they fired him. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Give me the Crossroads project and let my word be final, and I'll cut a deal that's fair to everybody, and we'll have Crossroads up and running in favorably within 2 years. I'll have the problem solved in 6 months and everybody will make money. But no, would they hire anybody with any business sense to put Crossroads together and cut a deal with Matrix? Hell no. That thing will just sit there and die. 440-3572. Okay, we are going to, anyways, that's a story on, we can talk about this stuff next week in terms of the Iraq and Iran and all the Middle East, Israel. I'm now going to go back from being a Jew. Oh, were we running that? I'm not going to be a Jew now. I'm now going to be a European male. I will be Jann Scott from Jann Scott Live. Earlier in the show, let's put this one up, Alyssa. I was Janser Scottserfat, right? And then I switched to Jann Scottberg. 440-3572, the talk line. And we're going to talk about some other things here. There's so much to talk about. Should we talk about Scumbag of the Week? Oh, no. You know what we got to talk about? Let's get our undercover girl on. Let's talk about the peepholes up there on campus. This is so cool. In Farron Hall, someone has been drilling holes in the girls' shower room, according to news reports here, and been looking at the girls taking showers. So here we go. It's peepholes on CU campus, peepholes in Farron Hall. So we're going to talk with, this is Undercover Girl. She's a slutty little hoe that is in Farron. And the dorms are co-ed. They have separate bathrooms down at each end. Where's my music for the... All right, do we get her? Yep, all right. This is, let's have a little bit of that music. Yeah, this is for our undercover girl. Which one is this? Not in? Call again. Did she answer? Keep trying. The police are still investigating the holes providing views into the women's shower at the University of Colorado, Cheyenne, Arapahoe, and Baker Halls. Those discoveries could prompt more lawsuits against the school. So they have 9 girls who hired an attorney. And what you have is you've got co-ed dorms, boys and girls living together, all right? And they sort of, party together and, they're kind of crazy and they have fun and get drunk. And it, makes sense to me that guys would go in and drill holes in the girls' shower room and watch them take showers. So, here we go. This is our undercover girl. Hi, undercover girl. How you doing? Undercover girl, are you there? Hello. Where's my undercover girl? Is she there?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. So, talk to me for a second.
Yeah.
Let's just kill that music because it's a little too loud. All right. This is our first appearance of Undercover Girl. She's a bad girl, kind of naughty. She's our naughty intern, and you're over 15, right?
Yeah.
All right. Are you loaded tonight?
Not yet.
Not yet. When are you going to get high?
Well, probably at 9.
9 o'clock?
Yeah.
What will you do?
I was sleeping again.
Huh?
I was sleeping.
You were sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And did you have a rough night last night?
Yes.
What'd you do?
We finished a bottle of Morgan.
Uh-huh.
So,
And Morgan, what's that?
Captain Morgan.
Oh, yeah. Talk.
Yeah.
And were you smoking pot? Oh, it's rum.
No, all day today we were.
You were smoking pot all day?
Yeah, it was raining. It was beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Rainy.
Well, so let's talk about this peephole thing. Explain the setup of the dorms. How do they work?
Well, on one side of the dorm, there's the girls' bathroom and showers, and then there's like a series of girls' rooms, and on the other side is the guys' bathrooms and showers.
Uh-huh.
And so, they're pretty segregated, but at night, you know, you'll use the guys' bathroom, they'll use the girls' bathroom, so, you know.
And are there any peepholes? Do you see them?
No, there's no people in ours.
So,
But, I mean, they cover them up, and, now they have, routine inspections of the bathrooms to make sure that there's no people. And,
do you think it's but you live on the same floor with boys, right?
Yeah.
And so is it girls and girls that live in rooms, or boys live with girls in the rooms?
Well, it's girls and boys, but, in the morning, you know, you'll see girls and guys emerge together, you know,
No way.
on the roof. Yeah. But
They they don't have sex, do they?
probably.
Oh my God.
Come on.
This is.
Why not? They don't remember anything about the night before. You know.
I gotta put my helmet on.
You gotta put your helmet on.
Yeah, Christ, this is getting to be too much. So, do you think maybe the college boys did this? Who are they blaming for this? Or who are they trying to?
They're blaming the workers.
The Mexicans.
It was the worker men.
The poor Mexicans, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, because they're dirty enough to look in the rooms. Of course not.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the easy scapegoats, but
Yeah.
obviously the drunk boys.
The drunk guys probably went in there and did it. We used to do that stuff when I was in college.
Yeah.
It was the big thing.
Yeah, they're being way oversensitive.
Yeah, this is stupid. Now they're going to sue the university. 9 girls. They probably fucking half the guys in the building most of the night. Then now it's oh, someone's staring at me. I came up with an idea.
What?
Is that we charge everybody, all the girls, $5 per shower, and you only get to take 10 minutes.
Why would you do that? We spend $30,000 a year to go to school here.
Well,
So I think we should get some water.
Because then what happens is, if there's a peephole, and there could be a slot machine, and then the guy could put in, say, $5, and then he gets to watch. Because the girls, let's face it, they like to have the guys watch through the peepholes, and then they found a Mexican was staring at me, not Johnny so-and-so from the football team, and so they decided to flip out.
Right. But of course it was I don't know. You know, all the people that work out here, they're nice. They're not going to hurt anybody. They have good jobs, and it's a load of crap. Maybe it was. I don't know. You'd like to hope it was the college guys instead, but
Yeah, you would like to hope that. You probably you are so bad. Why are you so naughty anyways?
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So it's the undercover intern that we have on Jann Scott Live tonight. Now, where the heck was I? Anyways, that was my thought. What else is going on? So you're going to keep us informed. So you think it's stupid and it's not the big talk on campus and it's
not at all.
It's just
not the big talk on campus at all. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's these stupid girls. They're probably I don't know how the hell this
They're probably dumb school nerds. You know, they can't handle it.
Let's have a look at the Playboy here. Ian called some of the girls from Playboy. And we have an undercover girl on. And then Ian, here's the new Playboy that came out. These are the CU girls. If you're under 15, no, it's oh my God, hey Ian, where are the CU girls on this? Which page? You got your Playboy in there?
I don't have it, I'm not corresponding. I think it's in the 150s.
Yeah, you called somebody, didn't you?
I called a bunch of people.
You did. Is this girl from CU? Here's the new Playboy right here.
That's the centerfold.
Where's my cover? Where's my close-up? Oh yeah. Is this a CU girl?
No, 150s I think is
132. These are the CU girls exposed tonight, and we have our hot little intern on the show who's getting all the dirt. What's going on with here they are. Here's the CU girls. right here. Here's the whole. What fraternity is this? Can you see? Yeah. Can you see this? Where's our close-up? Which one's my close-up camera, Alyssa? This is it right here. Here they are. I have to take these sunglasses off. I can't see anything. All right, I can't see. There it is. These are all the CU girls in the Playboy. Here's one right here. What do you think of these girls? What's the story on campus? Have you seen the Playboy issue?
No, I'm looking right now. You're not. Where is it? Show it on the screen.
Here's Shannon Sundiddy. She's slutty looking. Look at this. Shannon Sundiddy. She's the one in the middle.
Oh, what a slut. Look
She
at
looks
her.
slutty.
Wow.
Slutty hose. Are you watching now?
She works in, I think she works in Wartburg, Jam.
She works in Wardenburg?
Yeah.
God, I ought to go over there and maybe get a checkup. Huh? I'm like, I'm not feeling good. Can you help me? Okay, turn to the left.
You have a hernia.
Could you do that again, please? All right. Shannon Sundiddy. And then here's, where's another CU girl?
Jessica Stiles.
Wait a minute. Here's Serena Berg. She's hot. Look at her. Serena, can you see her at the bottom? Where is it? Right there in the very bottom. This one right. Oops. No, this one right here with my finger on her boob. She's pretty cute. Can you come on in here and get a close-up of these things? Where's the camera person? Send the camera guy in here. All right. You still there, undercover girl?
Yes.
All right. And then where's the other girl? Oh, here's the whole crowd. All right. Where's my close-ups?
Wow.
Oh, can you see this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're cute.
Do you know any of these girls?
Probably.
Yeah, come on in close. Here we go.
Let me look.
This is the whole damn fraternity. They all got drunk, and
Oh my God, there's Steve.
you know him?
Oh
The
man.
guys are pretty lucky.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is the Playboy. We're looking at Playboy this evening, the issue. Ian called all the girls, and they were like, "Now stay right in nice and close." Ian called all the girls, and they said, "No way, we wouldn't possibly come on television," but they're like stripping. Oh, look at these two in the center, man. They're like ready to jump on each other.
Oh,
What do you think, Alyssa?
that's cute.
Huh?
Barf.
Oh, come on. We should get you to come in here and strip. She is hot looking. Here's this girl here. Here's Shannon Sundita. Where does she work? She's the girl at Wardenburg. That's her right there in the middle. You ever go to see the nurse? This is the one. Meow! All right. And, here's Serena Berg. Do you know her, Ian? Which is the one that works down at, what bar is it? Soma? Who works at Soma?
I don't know. I don't remember. There's one of them. But I know one of them lives in New Jersey.
Yeah, there she is, right there. Serena Berg. You're watching me, Jann Scott, live. These are it's the Slutty Ho Show. It's the Slutty Ho Show. We're not going to take any calls right now. We're just going to talk to, these are, let's see, who else do we have here?
Jessica Stiles.
Let's put that up. That's our Slutty Ho Show. Well, here's our music. We have Jessica Stiles. Which one is she?
She's got her whole, she's the hottest one.
Where is she?
Bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, there she is. Oh, my God. There's Jessica Stiles.
She's unbelievable.
Jessica, call us. Let's get her on the show. Oh, look at that. She goes to see you. Who knows Jessica? Do you know her? Undercover girl? Nope.
She got disconnected.
Oh, she did? Okay, that was Undercover Girl. Wow. Are any of the CU girls in the centerfold here or no?
Centerfold is separate.
Centerfold separate thing? Ian has gone over this in great detail. Some of these Oklahoma girls I think are better. Check this one girl from Oklahoma. Much better. I don't know. Yeah, and so Ian, you called some of the girls. What happened there?
One of the girls would say she do a phone interview.
Phone interview. All the guys watching could have phone sex.
And the rest of the people just didn't seem very into it.
Right. There it is. It's the new Playboy with our girls at CU in. Yeah, baby. All right. 140-3572. Thanks, Ian. All right. Speaking of weirdness. 440-3572. What do you think of the Juggy girls here?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey there. Why do you have a yellow helmet on?
How are you? Oh, why?
Yeah.
Because these are our girls from CU. Are you one of the girls?
Actually, my name is Shannon.
Shannon, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Are you a lesbian?
Actually, no. I'm
Good.
a recovering lesbian.
You're a recovering lesbian?
Yeah.
Did they try to turn you out?
Turned me out to what?
You know, into a music. Kill that music. Did they try into being lesbians? Did lesbians try to turn you?
Turn me into being a heterosexual?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, you're wondering why? Well, let's just looking at the girls from CU.
The girls from CU, are they hot?
I guess.
Hey, is that why you have a bicycle helmet on?
What's that?
Is that why you have a bicycle helmet on?
Yeah, I'm afraid I might get jumped
brain surgery?
might get jumped or something. When you're 289 pounds, 6'8" linebacker like myself, you got to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
You look really hot.
Thank you so much. I just.
You appreciate it. We know.
Are you over 15?
I am over 15.
Oh, good.
I'm 24.
You're 24?
Yeah.
Oh my God! You got to see watch.
Oh my God!
This is my cowboy hat.
Taking helmets and hats off.
It's a cowboy.
You're freaking me out here.
Why?
I don't know.
How about this?
That's sexy too. Put some sunscreen on.
Oh no, I don't need any sunscreen. Hey, thanks for your call, Shannon. Leave your phone with Ian. He said he wants to meet you. Put her on hold. We'll get her phone number. And 440-3572. The girls from Playboy. Yeah, baby. Now the Ramsey case. They're back in the news. Look at this. Here's our. We'll take that part down. This is our favorite family here. Boulder's first family, the Ramseys. The cops, according to the National Enquirer, have shredded their alibi. And Patsy Ramsey's seriously dying also. So I wonder if we're going to get a confession from her. Still in the news. We try to keep this story alive. This is, I realize it's a little weird putting these two back to back, right? We got the Ramseys and Playboy. But, it's what happens. You get little molested girls, and then they grow up to be, little hookers, slutty hoes. And where'd our phone guy go? 440-3572, the talk line. And I don't know, man. Patsy Ramsey, here's her picture. According to the paper, this paper, she's dying. I talked to Lou Schmidt at length last week. He insists that there is a killer who broke into the house. The Boulder Police Department say absolutely not. The new evidence that came up that proved the Ramseys' innocence, the Boulder Police Department has evidently shredded that evidence. And the big question is, will we get a confession from the first family? 440-3572, the talk line. Hey, Alyssa, I got a question for you.
Yes.
We're getting a lot of calls. What are we getting? Hang-ups tonight or what? We're getting
No, the phones are not working.
hundreds of calls. Is that what our viewers are saying, that the phones aren't working?
Yeah, I got one call and said that the phones weren't working right, but we're trying.
Oh, we should, that's interesting. Are the phones working out their calls here? 440-3572. That's weird. They work every other week. We learned last time that it was actually operator error. Here we go. Here's a call. 440-3572. And is the talk line here on Jann Scott Live. The Ramsey case. All right? How you doing? You're on the air with Jann Scott.
I cannot believe you just turned that Playboy. That's awesome.
Can't believe what now?
I have to applaud you for showing that
the Playboy.
Here.
Yeah, we'll show the centerfold here. Well, why not? These are our CU girls. Here they are. Go to the bars and go to the nurse's office, and there she is.
Thank you very much.
You see these girls on campus, and they're free. We have our little slutty intern that works on the show, and she tells us that all these girls do is they just screw everybody 24/7, constantly. It's drinking, drugs, and sex.
Where?
all over campus and all the dorms. It's crazy. And speaking of that, and we talked about the peepholes, which all the girls think is bullshit, must be a bunch of lesbian feminists that are complaining.
Wait. What about the Ramseys?
The Ramseys, I don't know.
Did they really find new evidence?
Yeah, and the evidence, but Boulder Police Department said it's all bullshit. They found shoes, and they found a palm print, but it all goes back to the Ramseys. The shoes were Burke's shoes, the footprint, the palm print was the daughter's. They're not off the hook here, according to Boulder PD. There was something else we were going to talk about. Oh yeah, President Bush's daughter found with crack cocaine in her shoe.
Again?
And then CU, bye. And then CU, of course, girls with cracks. Yeah, I don't know. And it's disgraceful. Which one did I miss that was really big? Don't go yet. Huh?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Hey, do you want to go back to college?
No, I'm at college. Why do you think I live here?
Oh, I don't know. Do you live in the dorm?
Maybe. Why don't you invite us over to the dorm? We'll bring a camera.
A camera, really? Huh?
Yeah.
Are we going to take pictures of you in your bicycle helmet?
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Is this Shannon?
No, this is April.
You like the bicycle helmet?
I do. I like the bicycle.
Okay.
Take your shirt off, okay?
Okay. You want me to strip? I got bitches calling me to strip. All right, we'll see you next week, and we'll pick up the rest of the scumbag of the week is Larry Miller, the attorney who threw Joseph Webb out. What a bad guy.